Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, disc jockey shot and injured in Manchester. A disc jockey was shot and injured in Mount Prospect, Manchester on Tuesday morning shortly after he left a party. Residents say about 3 a.m. the disc jockey left the event in Huntsley, and upon reaching the neighboring district of Mount Prospect, he was reportedly ambushed as the vehicle he was traveling in came under gunfire. The vehicle, a Toyota Vauxhall, crashed during the gun attack. The injured man was taken to hospital where he was admitted for treatment. When the news visited Huntsley and Mount Prospect mid-morning Tuesday, residents were tight-lipped. They say the disc jockey was booked for a party and that he is not from the area. People were busy clearing the grounds where the event was held. 2 men detained at the scene of fatal police operation. 2 suspicious individuals were taken into custody by the police at the dwelling where one other gang member, Zimroy Geddes, and his 2 associates were killed in a joint police operation on Sunday morning. According to Commander SSP Hopton Nicholson, the men were unable to account for their presence at the scene when Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake and a team of officers visited the dwelling. Nicholas stated that the men will be processed to determine if they were involved in any criminal activities. Geddes and his associate, Akil Hales, 21, of Seaforth, St. Thomas, who was wanted for arson and malicious destruction of property, and Jervis Barrett, 33, of Trial Heights, were killed after allegedly engaging the security forces in a gunfight. 1 officer was injured during the operation. 3 firearms were recovered. Higgler charged for allegedly posting inappropriate videos of women on social media. The police have charged the 27-year-old Higgler Richard Simpson of a Portmore Villa address in St. Catherine after he allegedly hacked into a woman's social media account and posted inappropriate videos of her. He has been charged with the use of computer for malicious communication in relation to the incident which took place on Monday. The Denham Town Police say between 12:30 a.m. and 6 a.m. Simpson and the woman got into a verbal altercation. The woman later realized that someone had hacked into her social media account and posted inappropriate pictures and videos of her. A report was made to the police and Simpson was identified as a suspect. After following several leads, detectives took Simpson into custody and charged him. A court date is being arranged for him. Jamaica awarded US $2 million in damages for wrongful detention in Bahamas prison. A high court has ordered Bahamian authorities to pay over US $2 million or Jamaican $310 million to a 36-year-old Jamaican who had been wrongfully held on remand in prison for nearly 10 years. The court heard that Matthew Swell, who was 18 years old when he arrived in Bahamas in June 2006 to visit his father, was arrested days after his arrival on a charge of raping a minor. He spent 2 years on remand until he was given bail in May 2008. However, he was arrested again in April 2009 on another rape charge and remained in prison until he got bail in August 2013. Both rape complaints were later dismissed. In 2013, Swell was arrested again, this time for murder and housebreaking. When he appeared in court, the murder charge was dropped because he was incarcerated at the time of the murder. However, he pleaded not guilty to the housebreaking charge and remained in prison until that charge was dismissed in March 2014. The court issued 2 discharge certificates to Swell, but he was arrested a month later and transferred to the Carmichael Road Detention Center. In October 2015, a judge granted a writ of habeas corpus. During his trial, Swell told the court that during his time in prison, he was raped, bitten by a rat, had to share an 8x8 cell with other prisoners, and defecate in a bucket and/or a bread bag. He said he was given limited time outdoors and had to sleep on concrete. He said he was beaten by police, prison officers, prisoners, and defense force officers. In a ruling last week, the Supreme Court noted that the court was amenable to accepting the stated difficulties that the Attorney General's office had in mounting its defense and complying with the court's direction. However, it came to a point where the inability of the defendant's counsel to comply with the court's directions and their failure to even secure a witness statement from one or the other of the defendants left the court no other alternative but to accede to the plaintiff's application to strike out the defense, the court said. Of special note for the plaintiff was that the defendant during the many delays never even offered an apology. This no doubt was reflective of the behavior of the servants or agents of the defendants, the court ruled. The Supreme Court further noted that before his first arrest, the plaintiff was a young 18-year-old of good character, and then he found himself in unfamiliar surroundings facing incredible odds. The court noted that the evidence of Mr. Sewell's injuries is incontrovertible, adding, Sewell suffered instances of facial injuries, multiple facial fractures, permanent scarring to the face, leg injuries, and serious short-term food poisoning. Sewell has also been diagnosed with schizophrenia and post-traumatic stress disorder, all caused by the long incarceration and the mistreatment, and which is supported by the reports of Dr. Abel, consultant psychiatrist at the University of the West Indies Hospital at Mona, Jamaica, the court said. Sewell was awarded interest at 6.25%. He was awarded US $173,970 in special damages and US $594,666.66 for false imprisonment and assault and battery. He was also awarded US $378,000 in damages for future care, US $144,881.72 for psychiatric and psychological damages, US $250,000 for malicious prosecution, US $120,000 in damages for breach of Sewell's constitutional rights, and vindicatory and compensatory damages. In total, he was awarded US $2,011,578.38. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.